I came down here because basically I was just looking to be able to help in the community, and I really wanted to give back. And then I heard that basically the HIVE was doing what they were doing. I knew CAD before, so I came in, and then I basically was seeing what they were doing, helping people in the community, offering language classes, basically art workshops, just a sense of community and for well-being for people. So I just thought it was something that I wanted to continue to be a part of, so I just kept on coming back week after week. As far as the clientele or the people that we serve here at the HIVE, it's all different ages. It can be anything from parents all the way up to the OAPs. It's not really any kind of discriminative elements to it at all. So if you come in here and you're like, oh, I've got a kid, bring your kid. Even dogs are allowed here. We just obviously hope that your dog just don't bite nobody and it's not overly yappy. Other than that, more than welcome to bring them. So activities they do here, so we've, like I said, if they've done languages, they've done art workshops, done art exhibitions, we've held discussion groups, training facilities for like safeguarding, first aid training has been done here. We've then taken people out on community outings, we've done work with exposure of information. So just even about just letting people know about what other organisations are doing and where they can actually tap into. So lots of different things the HIVE actually done. Also being able to do the garden project, looking at being able to get people more connected with nature, looking at stress relief. So there's been classes here about how to deal with stress. And now the latest thing is the yoga, which is actually good for people's well-being and connection.
I came to the HIVE first through a friend, and I just started out in the garden mowing the lawn and trying to dig up some of the weeds. And then I just found a really good community of all sorts of different people, really interesting people from different backgrounds, huge range of diversity here. Everyone's got a different story to tell, and I really liked that, so I keep coming back. I really like the way that the HIVE has got lots of things going on, so the groups that I know about specifically are my favourites, which are the Tuesday conversation group, and we sometimes have a meal on a Tuesday. We've cooked pizza even in the oven outside, which is delicious. And Friday groups, which is a sewing group, so people come along and build their own clothes, mend their own clothes, also learn different art techniques, and that's something I'm really interested in as an artist myself.
I was teaching, a high school teacher in Brighton, left that through stress and moved this way for family reasons, to come and support my family, but came to the HIVE because my sister knew about it. My sister's been living in Ipswich for about 15 years, and she ended up making me, being a bit of a maths mo, she made me a little Venn diagram of all the places that I should consider looking into, Venn diagrammed that with all the people I should consider looking to, and then Venn diagrammed that with all the agencies that I should consider looking into. And so that's how I came to find myself here at the HIVE, and have just thoroughly enjoyed the community kind of feeling that this place has. Yeah, friendships. I've formed so many friendships in the last 9 months than I had in probably 20 years of being in Brighton. So much diversity with being here as well. I am kind of assisting and facilitating the learning of I guess the local community, learning to use the sewing machines and picking up skills. So I will often help people to introduce them to use the sewing machine, and then I will graciously pass them over to Lee so that he can then instruct them a bit more on clothing and how to create clothes, because that's where my confidence lacks a little bit. But yeah, I introduce people to machines, give them different techniques, often just talk to them about where their ideas are, and then pass them on to all the volunteers that are here and to help, who can help facilitate what it is they'd like to make.
I've been living in Ipswich since 2011. I work at Ipswich Hospital as a hostess. And this place, yeah, I know this place because my friend told me. When I said my friend, I'm looking for the place to do something voluntary or to learn something. and my friend told me there are one just open near Cafe Portuguese, and I finally come here.
I live in Ipswich for the past 60 years, nearly 60 years. I have actually just finished work and I'm now retired. I joined the Hive about 4 or 5 weeks ago to learn a trade, what I call a trade, which is sewing. I've never done sewing before. And it's a great encouragement. It's getting me out of the house and I'm meeting so many faces, new faces and friends.
I am originally from Portugal. I've been in Ipswich for about 4.5 years. I am the founder of Speak Ipswich. We do language groups for the community. And I actually remember this space while it was still a music shop. And I remember vividly last year when Cad approached some of us and saying that she was going to start a community center. This was very important for us as an organization that provides language groups and events for the community. Since then, we have created a partnership, and the Hive has been sort of our biggest partner.
Lee, where did you learn to sew?
At my mother's knees.
At my mother's knees.
She taught you?
Yeah.
And obviously now you're passing your skill on, but you're very precise. So she obviously taught you like pattern making and specific skills. You've got so many different skills.
Well, trial and error.
And how many items of clothing have you made?
Item of clothing or different clothing?
All of
different
it.
kind?
Yeah. Shorts, shirts,
Yeah.
dresses.
Dresses, skirts, jacket, bomber jacket.
What about the ladies? Because you've been teaching them
Right.
how to.
Yeah, they're fine. I enjoy them.
Hey, last bit. What's it like to share your skill?
See that?
What's it like to share your skill with these ladies?
Enjoying it.
Ask him about this.
Yeah, and to finish off,
Oh
you're
God.
standing next to this beautiful painting. Tell me about it.
Well, I learned to paint in lockdown, so I just try my hands, and this I come out with.
Where is it?
This
Is it imaginary or is it?
in my head. It's a place I want to be.
Yeah,
It's heaven.
And
It's heaven.
last of all, you always have wisdom. So give us a little pot of Lee wisdom to leave us with.
Wisdom. I'll tell you wisdom. Well, age bring wisdom, yes.
Yes, age too.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much.
So I found out about the Hive from, so my predecessor, my job is Diverse Communities Coordinator for the Suffolk Constabulary, and the person who did the job before me, she would always do lots of walk-arounds on Norwich Road, and she'd heard that there was something called the Hive that was going to be opening up when I took over the role, so that's how I found out about it. And then through that met Cad and Sarah and Monica and all the other lovely community leaders that run the Hive, and just kind of tried to make it part of my routine to come down, because I think what I've learnt from the Hive is that community-wise or community space-wise, it's really important to let people mould their own space. Like it's not prescriptive here, and I think that's why it's so good to come down with no expectations, and just see all of the different things and people and projects that are happening at the Hive. And I think that's what makes it really successful, because it's not prescriptive. It's not saying we've got this activity that we've decided for you. It's we have created a space that's a kind of rich space for other people to mould. So I think what I've learned from the Hive is to generate really meaningful community work. You have to create the canvas and not do the artwork for everyone. They'll do that for you. You just need to be the good canvas. So yeah, that's how I found the Hive and what I've learned from the Hive. And yeah, even though I don't live in Ipswich, I still make an effort to come here because it's a great space, both from a professional standpoint, but also from a personal standpoint. You never know what you're going to find, and that's an exciting space to be in.